Welcome back to Drive 615. My name is Byron, and this is the all-new 2021 Ford Bronco Wildtrak. Ford has given this to me for the past week as a press loan to do a full in-depth review on it. So if you haven't checked out that video already yet, go ahead and do so. But in the meantime, we're going to take a look at all the Easter eggs and kind of secrets of this Ford Bronco. Some really obvious, and some you may have never seen before on video. So let's go ahead and jump into a full POV walk around of some of the coolest Easter eggs of this 2021 Bronco. First, we'll take a look at the exterior, then we'll hop inside and take a look at some of the interior features. Starting right up front, we come to the headlight, and you'll look right there, very, very subtle. You'll see the Bronco logo. Again, subtle, so to the trained eye, you'll notice it, but a lot of people may just overlook that. So that's a pretty cool little Easter egg there. Coming up here to the trail sight, on the side of it, it says max load 150 pounds. Just letting you know the capacities of this. And if you look here on that bolt, it says the word Bronco. And you come down here to the front bumper, each of these have the word Bronco on that as well. Really, really cool feature. A lot of attention to detail in this vehicle for sure. Now, when I was looking online for a couple things to see if there's anything I was missing, there's something I saw in this front liner where it says "Lift Me, Baby," but I couldn't find it on this particular spec. Maybe it's only certain editions, but I tried to find it and I just couldn't see it personally. Come up here to the Wildtrak Sasquatch badge, and you'll see right there, it got a little Sasquatch man, so kind of cool, little detail. Obviously, all four doors are removable on this vehicle, so they had to mount the side mirror to this cowl portion. You can fold it forward as well as backward, which is kind of cool in my opinion. This says accessory ready, as well as up here. So a lot of different accessory add-ons you can add to this vehicle, and it indicates where you can do so. We'll come through here, you see on this grab handle, it says Bronco, as well as in the front dash. Very, very subtle though, it's not in your face and glaring. That's one of the things I like about this vehicle. A lot of the different features are very, very subtle. You can see the word Wildtrak down there, but that's really subtle as well. You kind of have to hit the light at the right angle to see it. Center cap's got the Bronco logo, that's a real obvious one. We'll come back here for some of the less obvious ones. So we will go ahead and pop this open, and I'll raise this. Another spot where it says it's accessory ready, so you can have some different add-ons through here. Come down, raise up this floor mat, and you'll see you've got a hook there, and it's got a lasso on it, which is really cool. 4 different hooks in this vehicle back here. Each one has a lasso on it. And as I pulled that back, I noticed on the bottom of this floor mat, it's got some indicator marks for scissors. So I guess you could kind of cut that shape out, and then you could have the hook going through here. But it's got a fire extinguisher on it as well right there. So I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe it's a place to put the fire extinguisher, but it looks like if you cut out the diagram, it would fit this perfectly. So I'm not sure where the fire extinguisher would go there, but nevertheless, we continue on. Cool little Bronco logo right there, illuminated in this back light when the vehicle's on or partially on. When it's off, it's not illuminated, so that's not permanently blue. And this one's a little bit harder to find, but you get a bottle opener right back here on the inside of this roll cage, which is really cool. Like I said, hard to find, a little bit hard to use. I tested it out the first time, and I spilled a little bit of water when I was popping the top of a sparkling water. I think it might be a little bit easier, well, obviously easier to find if it was right here, but I think it might be a little bit more practical if it was right here as well, because you can kind of pop it on the side, but I'm sure there's some reasoning behind them putting it there. Before we hop inside, one last thing on the gas cap, or the inside of the gas ring through there. You'll see you've got 3 different little Broncos, a U13, a U14, and a U15, and it says established 1966. So that's kind of cool. You get kind of a little homage to this vehicle, which I think is pretty fun. We'll come up here to another little thing. You got Bronco, established 1966. So another little Easter egg through there. Let's take a look in the back seat. Oh, Must unlock it first. Here we go. You've got the Bronco logo down there. That's an obvious one. Right here, it says no step, and that's kind of etched into the back of this center console, which is kind of interesting. I'm not sure how many people are just naturally going to want to step on the center console, but maybe this is if you were taking off the tops, which, as you can see, I got the front two tops off, but if you're going to take off this rear one, maybe someone may, put their foot there for some grounding, and this is just a reminder that this is not something that could bear any load. Let's go ahead and come inside and take a look at what we're working with. And here, as you see there in the center, got a little motion picture going on for us, and it's settled right now on a very starry night, and every couple of seconds or so you'll see a shooting star going across right there, which is just really cool. The more time I spend in this vehicle, the more little cool things I notice about it. And probably the most subtle thing that I noticed is actually up here once you remove the tops. And you can see there, those are our north and west coordinates. And that leads to Johnson Valley, California, which is home of the King of the Hammers race, which Ford sponsors and also tests their Broncos at. So that's just really cool, and that's so subtle. I mean, like, a lot of people wouldn't notice that. Obviously, you have to have the top off, but I think that's just really cool that they tie in so many little things. And once you notice it, then you see it and you love it and grow to appreciate it. Come down through here, Bronco logo, American flag right there, because right here, designed and engineered in Dearborn, Michigan, USA, built at a Michigan assembly plant. So that's really cool. The GOAT mode selectors is also really cool. G-O-A-T, go over any terrain, go over all terrain. And that's a pretty cool feature, I think, as well. And that is, GOAT was the internal project code in 1966 on the Bronco project. And we'll go through here and look at one final one. Here's a little pouch that you use to open up, or take off the doors rather. And if we open this up, it's hard to do one-handed, but I'll get this opened up and I'll show you this, the attention to detail that they have. Comes with a special tool, and it's got Bronco etched on it as well. So there's so many little details that when you put them all together, it makes this vehicle really, really special. And it's been a blast to drive and spend time in. Also, look back there, Bronco logo embossed on the headrest, very, very, very subtle. So I have had a ton of fun in this vehicle. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, kind of showing some of the little secrets and hidden features of this vehicle. If there's anything that I missed, put it down in the comment section below. I'm sure there's something I missed, but I think it's really cool. Actually, there is something I missed. Now let me show you this real fast. All right, so I got it to work there. As you see, these little boulders kind of roll down, and then it goes up into the Bronco logo, kind of appears there, and then this will fade into the blue logo there. And it's really cool, the light shining on it, see, as you saw there. So it's not like one-dimensional, it's very two-dimensional, three-dimensional rather. And this is a really, really cool feature that kind of ties in this Bronco, and that's why I love this vehicle.